Hi, I'm Candice and I'm a speech pathologist.
Hi, I'm Jo, I'm an occupational therapist.
And today we're making this fortune teller, or some people call it Chatterbox. So if you haven't seen this before, we're going to show you a really quick game. Some people put different things on the top, numbers, words, colours, all different things. But today we've got some numbers. So this is a fortune teller one. So you need to ask the question.
Okay, my question is, does everyone love Boredom Busters?
Okay, so we'll let fate decide if
Okay.
they do or not by using this fortune teller. So you have to choose a number.
3.
So you have to move it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then there's some more numbers inside. So you have to choose another.
2.
1, 2. And then one last go.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Then they have to choose a number and you're going to reveal what it says underneath that number. So choose a number.
Number 1.
1. There's no 1. She's trying to rig it. Jo is cheating. You cannot cheat in this game. So choose
number 6.
6. So you want me to, I'll move it another 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's an even number. You have to stick with one.
4.
This doesn't mean it's true, guys. Oh, it's your destiny. So watching these videos is your destiny, Jo.
There we go.
Okay, so you can ask all different questions. Am I going to be rich? Am I going to be famous? Will I enjoy my dinner tonight? Will anyone annoy me today? Or will I make a new friend? All different things, and you can ask the fortune teller. So if you can't see it, I'll show you again. You've got your main numbers on the outside, and you've got more numbers in the inside. And once I choose one, you open your fortune teller completely, and underneath each number, there's a message. These messages could be things that you want the person to do. They could be yes, no. They could be jokes. They could be all different things, movement ideas. This is a fortune teller one, so we've got things like yes, who knows, don't count on it, it's your destiny for sure, no, so you wish, maybe, maybe not. So this is a fortune teller one, but you can make it your own. So if you like making things your own and being creative, you can, because what we've done is we're going to show you some printouts of ones that you can make at home by yourself. So this one's completely blank, only has the main key numbers and words. With the words, you actually just spell the word as you open and close it. But if you don't want to, writing it yourself, or you want to use what we've used today, these ones have it ready, printed out for you on there, the messages. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to use a plain one to demonstrate how to do it yourself, like this. And Jo's going to,
I'll use the handout with the messages already written on the page.
Yeah, so with Jo's, you obviously have to cut out the square.
Yep. So just cut out the outline of the black square. I don't have scissors today, so I'm going to be using a ruler.
Yep. So if you don't know how to use a ruler to cut a straight line, Jo will show you now.
So what we need to do, we need to align the ruler towards the black line. We're going to hold on to the ruler really steadily, and then we're going to use our thumb and index finger to pull down the strip. So that gives you a nice straight line. So we're going to do it all the way around. So I'm aligning my ruler, I'm holding and pressing down, and then I pull. I'm going to leave this in front of me because these are the instructions and visuals as to how to fold our fortune teller. And then my last side, I'm holding down and I'm pulling. So if you don't have scissors and if you have a ruler, this is another way to do it.
Yep.
And now I've got my square.
Yeah, and if you haven't used this style of cutting before, you can practice it on, a different piece of paper.
Yeah.
Just because you might be doing it and you might not realise that you have to, it went to the side. I have to actually press quite hard to do this. So see how you go. But like Jo said, it's a good idea to keep the instructions in front. So with this, I guess this is like origami really. If you've done origami before, lots of folding, pressing, really neat lines. The best thing to do is just to take your time. If you need to, just with any of the videos, you can pause them, catch up, and then press play, or you can, fast forward, rewind, whatever you like. But we're going to do it at a pace that I guess, will be quite fast if you're doing it for the first time, but it means that if you need to go back again, we'll be at a good speed for you. So please pause where you need to. So you've now got your square. You need to make sure the coloured side or the side with all the information is down flat. So you're only seeing blank if you have a blank piece of paper on one side.
Yep.
Then you get one corner and you're going to make sure that corner touches the other corner. If you want, you can leave it placed on the actual table. If it's easier for you, you can hold the two papers together, align it, pinch it, and then put it down. It depends on what you do. Now, with origami, one of the tricks I like to do is actually hold with one finger like this and point really hard, then push down in the middle. Then I get this little fan on each side, and then I can release that finger now because I've got my pressure point here, and I put my fingers together and I go to the side on one side and keep holding the pressure, and the other side. So that's just an example of how I do it. You can do it however you want. The more you practice or if you've already done it.
Yeah, that's good because origami paper is a bit thicker. So
that's right.
Adding that pressure helps a lot.
Yep. So you've done your first triangle, open it up, and then turn it around. So now you're seeing your straight fold in front of you is in line with your body. And then you're going to do the exact same thing. Get that point, fold it over. I like lifting my paper up. Joe's going to show you how to leave it down. I line it just like Joe's done. Push down along. Put my fingers together, side and to the side. So, yeah, perfect. So if you can open it up, you'll see that you see 4 triangles with a point in the middle. If you want to see that point a little bit clearer, you can, pencil it in or whatever you like. But if you can see it okay, then you can just continue. So the next thing is you can, again, make sure that one of the lines is in line with your body. Get the tip again, the corner, but this time instead of bringing it over to the other one, we're going to bring it into the middle. If you have a dot, you're bringing it into that dot. So this can be a little bit tricky, so make sure you take your time. Don't fold straight away. Get your point first. So I've got my point. I'm pressing down where my point is. I've got it in the right position, so I'm going to press really hard. Again, same type of folding technique. Push down, 2 fingers together, side, side. Yep, perfect. And then we're going to turn it to the next triangle, get the corner, put it in to the dot or the middle, depending on how you're doing it. Push down, side, side.
I'm liking this side-side technique.
Yeah, it's very repetitive, which is nice, so you don't have to remember too many folds. Again, with the next triangle, push to the center, press, finger down, side, side, and lucky last, which is normally the easiest because you can see exactly where you need to put the point. In the middle, press down, side, side. So it should look like that. If you're doing it with the Joe's template, you're going to see all the colours in the middle and the numbers on the outside. And if you want to show them the other side, you're going to see all your writing in the other side. So now we want to see all these flaps face down. So it's going to be like that. You're going to see no flaps at all. And if you're using Joe's template, you're just going to see the writing. We have to do the exact same thing again, where we're bringing all the 4 corners to the middle. It is hard to see the point here. You can really well in the template.
But this one you can.
If you're
right here in the center.
If you're doing something like this, you can't. You might want to do a little dot, but if you can see the fold yourself. So let's give it a go. It's the same sort of technique. I'm not going to talk this time. I'm just going to demonstrate. But remember, you can pause and catch up if you need to. Yeah, it does. And once you start doing, if you're enjoying this particular craft, you can start to look into other different types of origami, or you can let us know. So now it looks like this. Yep. So with Joe's, you can see all the numbers. With mine, it's just obviously blank. And on the other side, you look a little bit different because you're seeing squares. You're not seeing those triangles. Okay. So now we want to see all the triangles, so have the numbers facing up, that's right, and we want to push it all down. This time, instead of going to make a triangle, we're just going to make a rectangle. So we're folding it up like this. Make sure everything's flapped in, up like that, and we're just pressing. So you're going to see 2 squares. That's it, like dough. You can pinch it if you want, the harder the better. And then we're going to open it up again. We're going to turn it around, and we're going to make another rectangle by folding them onto each other and pressing like that. So it doesn't look like it, but we've actually finished making or folding the fortune teller. So what we do now can be a little bit tricky, but just to do it slowly. If you do it quickly, you will rip the paper, so the slower the better. So you want to sort of face it in a way, I guess, next to you where you can sort of see all the openings like that. That's right. And then you want to try to fit your thumb and your pointing finger in one side, and on the other side, your thumb and your pointing finger in the other. Do it slowly. My other hands start to push the actual paper together and comes like that. Okay, once you've done it once, then you've formed it without ripping anything, then you can just pick it up however you want. You can drop it, you can pick it up like that, but it's just the initial pulling it together. And then you can have a go practicing your opening and closing so you don't, I guess, make a mistake when you're actually telling someone's fortune. So mine obviously looks really blank because mine started off with a blank piece of paper, but yours is completely done.
Yep. So got my colours, got my numbers, and my instructions.
Yeah, perfect. So I'm just going to show you now. I'm just going to actually get a texter. Where's my texter gone? I forgot about the texter. Let me get the texter. Okay, so I've got my texter. You can use any colour you want. I'm just going to use black so you can see it nice and clearly. It's going to be very hard to draw on your Chatterbox or fortune teller when it's, I guess, created like this, when you've actually put it all up. So what you would do, you can do this before you put it together or after, pop it back down like that, and then go ahead and do either your numbers or your words. It's up to you. So I've chosen those numbers. You can choose other numbers as well. And then I turn it around, and just like Joe's has, I need to have a number in every single triangle. So I'm just going to do numbers like this.
So they can be in any order.
You don't even have to do it in order. You can actually do, 12, 20, but it just means a lot of opening and closing. So it's totally up to you. Then, if you're doing personalising it yourself, you'd open it up, and further step is to open it up, and then you leave the middle blank. The middle's not changing whatsoever, but you're writing your messages underneath the numbers. So you, as a guide, you go, oh, that's 1. So right underneath it, I need to write something like jumped 10 times. It's up to you. Then again, you look at this one, 8.
20 wall push-ups.
Oh, that's horrible.
A bit of movement.
I'll just say hop. Hop.
Speechy and OD.
Maybe, I'll make it hard. Make hop 20 times.
That's actually harder.
It is.
Than a wall push-up.
Because you have to actually balance. You could make it hard and say hop 20 times without falling. Otherwise, you have to do it again. So you can make it hard.
That's just evil.
So you continue all the way around. Just remember, you look at the number. Right underneath it is where you write that message. Then finish with my texter just for now because it's just a demonstration. I fold it back in. You can store it like this if you want to store your Chatterbox nice and sort of flat and doesn't get damaged. But if you want to actually use it, again, I put my fingers like this on the side, thumb and pointing finger in the other side, and it can be tricky at times. I'm going to push it like that. Okay, let's have a quick go of which one do you want to have go? Back to this one?
Yeah, we'll go.
I like this one because you have to ask different types of questions. So, what question are we going to ask this time?
Am I going to be a millionaire?
Okay, let's see.
1.
1.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. 4, okay. So what was the question? Remind everyone.
Am I going to be a millionaire?
You wish.
Oh,
I didn't make it up. It says that there. So it's really good fun. You can, again, it can be for yourself or it can be for a gift. It's totally up to you. If you want to start off with having one that's already made, use the printout provided, and if not, be creative. You can use your own. If you don't have coloured paper, just do it with blank paper. You can decorate it yourself. Just an example of when you're doing the ones with the actual words, if someone chooses red, you have to spell red, and it's there for you. So if you don't know how to spell, like I know yellow can be a tricky word, so you just have a look, R-E-D, R-E-D. That's how you would do it with that one. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you do think of other ideas, please let us know so we can make some more interesting videos. It might be you want to make something different but still related to origami, like maybe like an origami box or an animal or different types of things. But please let us know by sending an email to ideas@northcottinnovation.com.au. See ya.